Tucked away in the Belgian countryside, this whimsical property stands vacant. An eclectic architectural masterpiece, the mansion, boasting an alluring tower at its heart, is listed for a cool $1.2 million. Time has bestowed an eerie beauty on its once pulsating indoor pool, now a moss-covered emerald gem, echoing tales of past elegance. This unique abode tells tales of thrilling hunts, the many trophies adorning its walls, a silent testament to this. An enchanting library, nestled within the tower, is an oasis of knowledge, an intellectual sanctum echoing with whispered stories. Astonishingly, despite its abandonment, a pulse of electricity continues to flow through the mansion, hinting at the life it once housed. The past owner, a man of medicine and devout believer, has left an indelible mark on the property. Nature, in her relentless pursuit, has started reclaiming the sprawling gardens, as scars left behind become ever more entwined in her wild embrace. Welcome back everybody on a brand new video, and today I'm in Belgium and I have an astonishing property to show you. Actually, not just a normal property, but this property has recently been listed for sale for $1.2 million. There is an indoor pool, there are numerous hunting trophies, a beautiful library, and we are in Belgium today, so you can probably already guess it. But if I turn the camera, electricity still works in this place. It's amazing. I'm really excited to show you this place today. We're gonna need some time because there is actually a lot to see and there are many rooms to explore. So without further ado, let's dig right into the exploration and let's explore this beautiful place. So I'm gonna start this video in the main hallway where we just came inside, and as you can see, there is still a lot of taxidermy over here. We have those stairs, and it's completely decaying as well. Now the building style of this property is beautiful. A quiet timber design, a lot of wood. And as you can tell, also a lot of hunting trophy, also a wild boar over here. Wow, and look at this. Almost looks gothic to me. Probably over here they could store some stuff. And they did. Oh, it's quite smelly in here, but I can still see some shoes over there. Some matchboxes. And even parts of a frame and a doormat. Over here we have the coat rack. look. They were definitely interested in hunting. There are even numerous birds on top of here that I didn't even see yet. Probably over here they could also hang up some coats, jackets. Antler. Even a fox over here in the corner. This actually seems an area for storage. Oh, there is even still a moped over there. I think this is some kind of garage. Let's check out the fridge. Still some beers inside. Oh, that's very smelly. You can tell this used to be their garage one day, and actually later on I'm going to show the outside of the property, and there are still numerous cars over there. And yeah, I think right now if we walk through the hallway we have 2 ways to go, and I'm actually really excited to go to the pool first. By the way, I should not forget to point out the lamp over here as well. Pretty old-fashioned. And this is the main door over here. Also, if you look at the woodwork of the banister over here, it's very unique. Something that you don't often see inside a place. A lot of suitcases over there and a wine rack. Alright, well, let's not keep you excited for too long and go through this door. And this actually leads us to an entire new area. Now it does make kind of sense that this property is listed for so much money, because there is even a huge indoor private pool. This looks like a very old map. What's this? Dermatology, homeopathy, oh, neurology, urology. Those are all medical books, a lot of them. That can be coincidence. Pediatrics, everything is there. So I think the person that actually used to own this property and live here one day was a doctor, or at least somebody in the medical field. As you can see over here are even little books from the academy, the medical academy. A lot of books in this part. Typical Belgian stove over here. Cannot open it up anymore, it's quite rusty. There's a fox right on the mantle of the fireplace. Oh, even skis over there in the corner. This kind of bucket over here, it looks like copper. This is all about surgery. Yeah, definitely somebody that was a medic. And I think most likely a doctor. We also got some records, players over here. Well, and then it's time, you're gonna see the pool right now. I'm pretty amazed to show you this. Look at it. Wow. There was actually a party really close to this place, so you can probably hear some music in the background. This is a massive area. Well, apparently the last person that lived there also played some golf. This beautiful stone plate over here. Even a table tennis table over here. Look at those statues. Wow. You can definitely tell for how long this pool has lain empty for. The water is completely green and mossy. I just don't understand why there are actually so many animal skulls everywhere. People definitely had different tastes compared to mine. You can tell that nature over here is actually taken over. And this definitely was some kind of bar part. Now the elements are all doing their job because the roof over here is not present anymore. Oh wow, even behind there all the glasses are still standing there from the bar. Just amazing how property with even a huge private indoor pool lies vacant. There are even more hunting trophies over here. Even this tiny instrument. I think it's just used as an ornament and not to play with. This looks like one of those helmets that a beekeeper actually uses. Plants are just growing inside. And you can tell they definitely had little children coming over. Maybe when the people were older, the doctor that probably lived there, his grandchildren came over to the place, were playing in the pool. They had their inflatable toys. There's a little slide over here. Then you have this huge thing that you could roll up, like a mat that would go right over the pool. Dang. Never would I ever jump inside of here. I actually walked past this chest. It's beautifully upholstery, but I haven't checked what's inside. But unfortunately nothing too exciting, and just some towels. And also in this part, lights and electricity are just working. So then I'm actually back in the main hallway where I started this video. Now let's go right here to the main living corridor. And look at it, we still have huge carpets, but also all the furniture standing here. And this is beautiful. Wow. A massive 𝗦𝘁cie fireplace. Very old. And look at the details. Those stone pillars. Absolutely amazing. It even looks like a lion or a dragon. That's definitely a lion there. I can still even smell some of the burning wood. I'm really wondering how long this property has been vacant for now. All the wood over here. Even still weights on the ground over there that we'll use for a scale. And this little vase. If you look to this building style, it's very traditional. With all those wooden bars. And look at this. Actually a very old player piano from 𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗶. It's one of the first times ever that I see a player piano from 𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗶, because most of the times they have upright pianos or grand pianos that they manufactured. But if I push the keys, it's just completely stuck. We have the typical shape over there of the 𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗶 pianos at the bottom. But unfortunately this piano is not playing anymore. Still a head hanging on the wall. Over here we have a nice table set up with still 4 chairs poised around it. And look at this lamp. This must be a very historical place. Look right over here. What I just found. Some very old prints. And pictures. Wow. This is probably the family history. Just laying right in front of me right now. So many old photos. Bygone era. Where we can see them sitting in a meadow somewhere with a huge castle in the background. This looks like it's in a hospital or an infirmary. Woman. So many old pictures. I'm happy I found them. I always find it so beautiful to look at those old pictures. How they made those black and white pictures back in the days. And also those old prints of family ancestors. Oh, there's even a wedding picture, I believe. Beautiful. Alright, let's put those back where I found them. And we even have this elephant face over here. On top of this cabinet. There's still a defunctional security camera, which is very old school, laying inside of here. I haven't actually checked out what's right over here. Oh, this used to be an old lamp that used to be in front of a carriage. Wow. I really like the woodwork everywhere. Look at this. Still a tiny decor with all those tiny bears. Probably for a child or something. And there's spice and everything inside this room, so it makes me think maybe this was some kind of eating room where they prepared some stuff. I don't know. Because you can tell that also all the stuff for preparing and setting up the table is still laying right over here. It's actually continuing. Let's firstly check out this. Another fridge, but luckily this one is empty. But yeah, I was right. This is actually leading to a little kitchen area. Very primitive and basic kitchen for a pretty big property, I must say. Tiny furnace. Ah, yikes, there's still water inside the sink. Don't know why they did that. Even some spices are still inside here. I don't know what's around the corner over here. Oh wow. We have some hats hanging up right over here. Right on the antler. This door is leading to the kitchen. Right over here we have a little toilet. What is this room? Oh wow. Well, forget what I said. This is definitely the dining area. And it's beautiful. There is such a large table in the middle. Over here we have a little pocket draft from Jupiler, Belgian beer. This is a beautiful room. You look on all those round things on the door. Almost never seen it in the design of a door. Wow. This looks to be from some kind of church. Now, as you heard the church bell ringing earlier in this video, there is a church very close to this place. So maybe the person was related to that church or something. Because this is not something you often find inside a family home. All the glasses are still here. Just imagine that those glasses were used to serve our drinks for the guests that came here. And then music was played right over here on this Gunter piano. And guests were just gathering around this large table over here. Let's see how this opens. Okay, well, another beautiful cabinet, a huge one. There's a lot of storage again. Crystalware, blades. They have a lot. Even look at how massive this key is. I'm not sure if I can take it out. Look, a massive key for just a cabinet holding silverware and plates. Oh wow. I like those upholstered seats over here. With the leather on top. And another beautiful cabinet. We have this bird card in the middle. Some more crystalware inside here. Records on top. There is another beautiful fireplace as well. Look at that. We can see the fleur-de-lis symbol everywhere. It's actually a national symbol of France. And that while we're in Belgium, peculiarly enough. Even lions aware. Yeah, this was quite a surprise, this room. I wasn't expecting this room to be here right in the corner of everything. Now let's head back to the living room because I still have a part to show you there. And then we're going upstairs and you're gonna see the beautiful library, which is actually located in one of the towers of this place. Yeah, that's right. This place has actually multiple levels. And then at the end there is a tower built in the design of this home. It's very irregularly built. I'm gonna show you the outside as well at the last point of this video. So make sure that you stay around till the very last end. Let's go. So I'm back in the main living room. Oh, and I haven't even seen this yet. But look at this beautiful grandfather clock. That's amazing. That's a very antique clock. I haven't often seen a clock like this in Belgium. Sometimes you find them in France. That's beautiful. We even have a dollhouse over here. So they definitely had little children playing here at some point in the past. Let's see what's inside here. Well, just some knickknacks. There were a lot of buttons over here. Meanwhile, my friends are walking around in this place making some pictures and I can just hear the wood cracking everywhere. Wow. Guys, look at this. Beautiful timber design. We have an entire library over here. This is amazingly built. A very unique place, to say at least. There's even a large bottle over here of Martini Bianco. It's still completely filled. Massive in size. And I even spotted a passage over here leading to the basement, but I think it's fluted and it's also completely blocked, so I'm not going there. It's full of cobwebs as well. Oh, look. Little baby seat over here. Looks pretty antique. These nice velvet curtains. On top of here they even had a little radio, I think. Again, we have some very nice details on the banister, especially at the start over here. Well, you know what, let's just go upstairs because the view from up there is even more beautiful than down here. I love the library that's built inside this home. Look at this. Very unique. I found a little library one time in France, but nothing compared to this, with this building style. Beautiful. I'm wondering, would those also be medical books right inside on those shelves? There are so many books, hundreds. But they seem mostly story reading books. Those are about history, the Revolution of France. So many books. And this is all built in some kind of tower if you see it from the outside. There are some very old books between here. Look at this one, it's completely damaged. Oh, wow. And over here they had a little stairs where you could walk up so you could reach the books on the top. Wow. This is amazing. And then you're overlooking the main living room again from here. Now, if you didn't believe me that this place is built in a tower, I will show you how far this actually goes to the top. Oh wow, look at this. We even have a balcony over here. And a bed, so this used to be another bedroom one day. Where is this leading to? Door is forcibly closed. Let's leave that because I have an idea that it will just fall out as a whole. Let's actually go in one more level up. And this is the top of the tower. Now from here we can also capture a peek from the outside of this place. You can already see how many cars are parked right next to the property. Well, time to say goodbye to this beautiful library. Now let's explore the upstairs rooms. Dang. This is all in quite a bad state. Look at the seats. What would it have been used for, I'm wondering. Hard to tell. We have again a very tiny, what is it? Is it even a piano? I believe so. Maybe it was for a child to actually practice. I love this chair. Nothing inside of here anymore, but I'm wondering, would it be a string for a violin maybe? Let's look at the glasswork. Let's first walk into this direction. We have some bedrooms over here, but they're all very tiny in size for such a large home. The people were definitely religious, I believe, because those are called prayers chairs. And people would actually kneel down on them and then eventually pray with their hands on top. Some boxes over here with storage. A lot more books. Oh, it is a quite eerie frame over here. Wow. This is a kind of chair that you would find inside a French castle. Not a very tiny bedroom over here. This is definitely the attic part where they would store all their stuff that they wanted to get rid of. I see toys, even another part of a bar. Maybe that used to be the bar one day inside the pool. Let's see if I can find some more family history here maybe. Scanning everything, but so far I see a telephone. I see files over here. They look like old letters. They're actually written in French. So the person living here was French speaking. I'm looking if there is a date, but... Oh, there is a date. This letter is from 1948. Wow. And again, this is about surgery, so I think the man living here was a surgeon, because I found a lot of surgery books. And yeah, listed for sale for $1.2 million. You could tell they definitely had some money. Looks like somebody tried to clean here, strangely enough. Over here, the same story. Oh, look at this doll. Oh, and there is a massive bird cage here. And what kind of animal is this even? That stuff inside looks almost like a monkey. Alright, so I'm back at the parts where I just went into the other direction. We still have this corridor to explore. There is another one of those seats right over here with a different pattern. Oh, this must have been a room where two children slept together, because the beds are very tiny in size. Just some pillows inside of here. Oh, you can also tell by the wallpaper that it was definitely a children's room. Dang. There were a lot of cobwebs and a massive spider inside there. Jikes, I'm not gonna open these up anymore. Not a good idea. Oh, well, the first bathroom that we see inside the place. Also not too luxurious. And I believe the water is actually still running. Oh, it's coming from the shower. Look at this. Dang, water is still running. So I was right, I heard that right. Water is still running, also where? So a place with running water and electricity. Now the final room inside this place. And this was definitely the master bedroom. Look at this. We have this horse statue over here. I've never seen anything like this in any abandoned home. You always find new things while exploring these places, and that is just the fun part of this hobby. Also over there is the child of this horse. Wow, actually really beautifully made. Oh, look over here in the corner. This looks like a quite old-fashioned radio to me. Wow! Then you open it up and there comes a record player outside. That's cool. Some bottles of liquor over there. And even look at this mask. Crazy. It's maybe something that they collected from their travels. Some resting gloves inside of here. And this device looks like something very scientific. If you know what it is, leave it down in the comment section below. The timber design is amazing. And yep, like I said, definitely the master bedroom. We have a large bed over here. There is a lot of space in this room. And there are even more horses over here. So I think it was definitely some kind of collection from the surgeon. Well, one of the most recent pictures that I've seen now of this boy on top of the secretary's desk. There's nothing inside anymore. Now lastly, let's show you the outside of this place. As you can tell, it's a beautiful sunshiny day, and right in front of me we actually have the tower structure that I was talking about earlier. We have a pretty big garden, but also not that you say enormous gardening surrounding us. Because sometimes you see enormous price for a property, and the reason is actually that there is huge grounds that go with it. But in this case, I think it's just a very historical building. You can also see some very old tiles of a ship over there, and the balcony structure that we found earlier. And then right over here, there are a lot of abandoned cars. They don't look ridiculously old. We have a Peugeot over here, a Volvo. They might have flat tires, but with minor fixes they can probably drive. It's locked. There is another Renault over there. 4 cars in total in this garden. Actually, look at this. It's pretty beautiful. We have this little fountain over here on the outside. Over here in the garden are those beautiful statues. There is another one right there. So my friend just opened up the bar, and there is actually a beautiful Mustang. Very old Ford Mustang car standing. Unfortunately, you cannot see much of it anymore because there are a lot of things standing on it, but whoa, look at that. There's even a little bumper cars right next to me. And not just a normal Ford Mustang, but it actually used to be a convertible, as you can see with the roof. Alright, and that brings us to the end point of this video. An astonishing property, a very big property listed for $1.2 million. That's a lot of money. And I might understand why it's still actually being vacant and not sold, because $1.2 million is a lot of money and the property is in quite a poor state. There are repairs that need to be done. There is only 1 large bedroom and only 1 tiny bathroom. So yeah, I find it understandable that the property still lies vacant, but nonetheless, it was a very cool explore, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, you know the drill. As always, do not forget to smash the thumbs up button. Also, feel free to subscribe down below to this channel if you haven't done that yet, and leave your thoughts in the comment section right down below. The church bells are starting to ring, so let's end the exploration right here, and I will send you my best greetings from Belgium, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Peace out.